Hey guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you so much. So here in our Cosmic Law series, we're continuing on with the Law of Correspondence. I don't know why I keep wanting to say lore. There must be something there for someone. Law of Correspondence. So as within, so without, right? So the Law of Correspondence says that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, not as punishment, but as information. Reality mirrors what you're really holding. Okay, now remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. As always, use your own discernment. Okay. Now, this law is the cosmic mirror. Now, all the cosmic laws, everything's connected, right? Everything's connected, you guys. But they all go together. So there's a reason why I'm kind of doing it in this order. Anywho, so this law is the cosmic mirror. Everything you experience externally has roots internally, right? In belief, emotion, frequency, expectation, shadow, unresolved energy. It doesn't mean you manifested every bad thing. It means your reality speaks the language of your inner landscape. This is a hard one to grasp. It took me a long time to come to terms with this one, you guys. So trigger warning, disclaimer if this is you as well, okay? Now, we've been talking about each law and when love is present or the aligned energy versus when it's not, okay? So when love is present here with this law, you interpret life through clarity and not shame. You see patterns as guidance, not failures. You take accountability without attacking yourself. You recognize inner shifts lead to outer evolution, right? Now, when love is absent, then this law gets weaponized into blame, okay? People use it to shame trauma survivors, okay? As within, so without gets then twisted into you caused your own suffering. And then that mirror becomes punishment instead of insight, okay? So love makes this law empowering. Without it, it becomes cruelty disguised as spirituality. So you see how all of these things related to spirituality can be a tool or can be a weapon, right? It can be used either way. Intention is what matters, right? Now, the mirror doesn't judge, it reveals. Okay, so again, your outer reality isn't trying to hurt you, it's showing you where you're healed, where you're wounded, what beliefs you're still carrying, what you're open to receiving, what you're resisting, what frequency you're living from. Okay, the mirror itself is neutral, precise, not personal. Okay, and then life shows you your beliefs, not your worth. This is huge, okay? And this is the core truth that most people miss. Your worth does not fluctuate with your circumstances, okay? Your worth is inherent, but your beliefs can be wounded. Your identity can get distorted, and your inner world can be carrying stories that never really belong to you. Okay, so life isn't showing you who you are necessarily, it's showing you what you believe, often subconsciously. Okay, so I'll give you guys an example here, a personal example. So for a very long time, I thought that quote unquote bad things happened to me because I was bad, you know, I deserved it. Sometimes I would say, oh, I must have really screwed someone over in a past life, or just, you know, silly things that I used to say many moons ago, right? And, you know, thought that I deserved it, or maybe something was wrong with me, I caused it, something like that, right? And I carried that belief for years, and it really sank into my energy, and I didn't see it when I was in it. It wasn't until I was coming out of it that I was able to see a lot of these things about myself. And that was one, is that I carried that belief with me. And because I believed I wasn't worthy, I then attracted people who confirmed that for me, right? Not because it was true, but because that was my belief. I had a wounded belief of myself. Okay, so my actual worth never changed, right? My energy is what changed. My energy was carrying lies that I had been taught to believe. And the law of correspondence mirrored those wounds back to me until I started healing them. Okay? So when your inner belief shifts from I'm unworthy to I was never the problem, the mirror shifts instantly. Not because your value changed, but because your frequency finally did. It finally aligned with truth. Okay? So a channeled message for you from Spirit. Your world reflects you not to shame you, but to free you. Look with compassion, not judgment. And the mirror will soften into truth. Thank you, Spirit. And an affirmation for you. I see my life clearly. What is within me shapes what surrounds me, and I choose alignment. Next, we're going to get into some of the other laws, including the law of cause and effect, the energetic echo of our choices, right? Sending you light, love, and healing, and I hope this helped.